Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. This is Quita from AtHomeWithQuita, and here I share tips on how to plan a balanced life. So if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. So in today's video, I thought I would share with you guys how to create an errands notebook. So if you're like me, when you're on the go, sometimes you may just grab a sheet of paper, jot down some notes, toss it in your bag, you never look at it, or it just junks up your purse. So you have really been looking for a more streamlined system. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to assemble an errands notebook. So let's get into it. Alright, so if you are anything like me, you really don't like to carry everything like your all-in-one planner in your purse, but you do want to be able to have a way to write down some important things when you're on the go. So I don't go out that much, but when I do go out, I do want to have a way to brain dump some things out. And then also before I leave the house, I want to be able to have all of my lists already prepared and ready to go. So that way I can pick up the necessities that I need and I'm not sitting there thinking of what I was trying to purchase today and what I needed to go out for. So that is where an errands notebook comes into play. So I've gathered all of the items that I'm going to need from Fancy Plans Co. to create this errands notebook. So I'm going to show you how simple and easy it is to create one for yourself if you so choose to. So let me first share with you all of the items that I'm going to be using today. So first I have frosted covers. They come in a 2-piece set. I also grabbed one of our snap-in pouches so I can drop some receipts and random things in there, along with this folder that's a snap-in folder as well. So I got that. I also needed some dashboard dividers, of course, because I'm going to have different subjects in here. I have shopping list inserts. I have lined notebook paper. I have our to-do checklist inserts, project planner inserts, and meal planner inserts. And then I also have 2 sticker sheets. So I have our errands, of course, because that is what we're building today, an errands notebook. So these errand stickers are perfect for that. So I've got the errands, and then I also have the planner subjects, which I thought would be great because there are different ones that I need from each of these. Okay, and then we have some frosted discs. So we also have clear discs in multiple sizes, and then we also have frosted divider dashboards. I chose the clear, and we also have clear covers. So you can build a whole clear planner or a whole frosted planner. So I'm just kind of combining the two and mixing some clear things with some frosted things, which is okay. All right, and then we also have a pin loop because you need to be able to attach a pin. So this is our aesthetic, gorgeous gray pin. So I want to have a pin included as well. And so this is everything that I'm going to use to be able to create my errands notebook, along with an old planner cover I found from Kate Spade. So back in the day, I used to have my mini in here at some point. And so I'm going to try to see if this could work because I love the card slots here. I love the pockets, and it does also have a pin loop so I can carry 2 pins. I did try to bejewel it, and of course that was a fail, but I'm okay because this isn't going to be used that much. I do also have some Notique covers that I could use as well when I'm feeling like I want to change things out, and Fancy Plans Co. has covers, so I've got options. So because this is just going to be tossed in my purse, it really doesn't matter to me, you know, how it looks on the inside like that. My planner is pretty much going to be covering that, and it's durable with the leather, so I can toss it around and it's not going to get scratched up or anything. So this is what I'm thinking of using, but of course that could change. So this is everything. So it's very simple to build. So I'm just gonna really go ahead and assemble it, and I'm gonna talk you through a little bit about why I chose the different subjects that I chose and what I'm going to put in each one of those subjects. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and assemble my dashboard dividers using the labels here. And I'm going to choose 6 sections since I have 6 tabs here, and they're going to be what and so I really don't need the whole sheet. I just need a couple of things from each one of these. So that's why I have the planner subjects and the errands. All right. So my first subject is going to be inbox. And my thought behind this is that I'll be able to dump some things out here in the inbox section that I actually need to transfer into my regular catch-all planner. So if I'm on the go and I think of something important, then it'll go in the inbox section and my on-the-go planner, and then I'll transition it out of that planner into my catch-all planner. So that way I have it there because it's important for me to have it in that planner as well. So that's going to be my first section. And this is all going to be just based on what you want to do. You don't have to do things according to exactly how I'm doing things. You can do whatever sections you feel are going to work best for you. The next section I'm going to do is the shopping section, because I feel like that's pretty much why I'm out and about, because I need to do some shopping. So I do have two options here. I have groceries and I have shopping. So I'm going to choose regular shopping because I feel like groceries is too specific, and shopping, I can do groceries under that umbrella as well. So that is going to be my second section. So I would definitely recommend doing a shopping section where you can have a list of clothing needs, general home needs, maybe a wish list, different things that you're going to need to pick up while you're out and about. I definitely think that a shopping section is going to be very necessary. All right, so we're ready to move on to the next section. So just to let you know, the remaining ones I have or that I'm going to use are ideas, school, and meal plan. So I think I'm going to do the meal planning section next. And within the meal planning section, that's where I'm going to put my weekly menu ideas and my grocery shopping list for just groceries only. The shopping list section is going to be for anything outside of groceries. And so I'll be able to jot in some ideas while I'm on the go, because I'm constantly thinking about things I want to cook and just life in general. So that's why this is so brilliant, because it's going to be a great outlet for you to be able to get things out, but prioritize them and put them in the appropriate section while you're on the go, instead of just writing them on a random piece of paper and tossing them in your bag. And then again, if you need to transition some things out of this errands planner, on the go planner, into your regular planner, then you can do that easily, because everything is split out into sections and you'll be able to write them in the appropriate spot. So I'm going to do meal planning next. All right, I realize I have 3 more sections to do. So I gotta figure out what that last one was. I know one that was ideas, school, and then there was one more that I wanted to add to this. And then the last section is projects. So I have to have projects on here. All right, so I'm gonna need to go down and grab another sheet, one that says projects on it, and I thought one of these did, but they don't, so I'll have to grab one. So those are my last 3 sections. So I think I want to do ideas next. And the ideas section is actually where I'm going to put like special events and just ideas, just random ideas. And then I'll do projects and school. And the school section is self-explanatory. Anything that I need to pick up specifically for Addison for school, Malachi for school, anything important school related is going to go in this section. So she has a project I need to pick up some items for, or just anything that I need to have my attention on while I'm on the go is going to go there. All right, last section is going to be projects. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do one for projects. And y'all, it seems like every single time I get ready to film a video, the lawn guys are here. So I'm not gonna stop and wait because they just started. So you're gonna hear them in the background. All right, and these are clear stickers, by the way. We have these in glossy and repositionable matte. All right, so I've got all my subjects. Keep these because you could use them for a future setup. All right, so let me put everything in order. All right, projects is going second to last, schools last, ideas, menu plan, shopping, and inbox. All right, so these are all of my subjects. So in terms of the project section, because I don't think I mentioned what I'm gonna have there, it's pretty self-explanatory, but that's where I'm going to have a list of like home projects, outdoor projects that we're looking at or talking about at the moment that may need some shopping needs. That's all gonna go in that section. And it allows me to build on it. Like if I'm not quite ready to do that project just yet, then within this section, when I am ready, I'll already have everything written down, and while I'm out, I can pick them up as needed. So these are all of the sections that I'm going to be keeping in my Errands notebook. So now it is time to start the assembly process, which is the fun part of the process. So we're gonna need our cover, and then the dashboards we just did, and then all of our inserts. So I'm literally just gonna go ahead and assemble it. I'm not gonna talk you through that process. You know, we have the inserts here, and then we have a pocket folder and a pouch here. We have our pin loop. Of course, we're gonna put everything on discs first, well, really the cover, and then we're gonna start popping things in. And that's pretty much it. And then we're gonna just add it into our Kate Spade notebook and toss it in our purse, and we're ready to go. So I'm gonna put the pouch, the snap-in pouch, in the shopping list section so that I can keep coupons and receipts and things like that within that section that need to be transitioned out of here, of course, into whatever that system is to house my receipts and all that good stuff. All right, so everything is set up. As you can see, I decided to go with 1.25 discs, and I could have actually gone a little bit smaller and I would have been okay with that, but this gives me a little bit of room to grow, and I don't need that much because again, this is just a simple little notebook that I'm gonna keep in my purse. So I really love how this looks. You guys know I love that neutral look. I think everything flows very well, and I love this pen. I do need to take that little red dot off the end right there that protects the end, but otherwise, everything looks really, really good together, right? So now I'm gonna pop it into the Kate Spade cover and see how that could work out for me. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to use one of my Notique covers. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I realized that I think, see, I could slip it in this way, but I prefer to slip it in this way because that's gonna just give me a little more flexibility. So I'm gonna remove this pin loop, stick it in the back. I do have that pin loop there as well, so technically I should be okay, but I like to use 2 pins. And I'm going to put this pin loop within this planner somewhere. I think I'm gonna put it on the meal planning tab. Yeah, sometimes I do that. Yeah, that'll work out perfectly. All right, there we go. So that way I can slide this inside of that pocket. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to. You see how that still works out? Okay, so as you saw, this cover is not gonna work. I must have made the covers bigger than the Happy Planner cover, which is fine. So I'm going to add this to my Notique planner instead. All right, so I have my Notique cover here, super gorgeous. Love the rose gold embellishments. I think this is called stone gray, but it's giving me more of like a brown vibe, which I still love it. So it's got a ton of pockets here, as you can see. It's also got a pin loop. You guys know I like to do 2 pins. I think I mentioned that, so I'll put another pin here eventually, and I like to keep one in my planner too. And then sometimes I like to just use this by itself. I may remove the cover, and I still have a pin loop here. So I'm good to go either way. So I'll use this. This is the perfect size. I already know that it's gonna fit. So that is what we will use. Yeah, so if you've never heard of Notique, she's amazing. She has great stationery products as well as a ton of covers. So this is just to give you a quick glimpse of the quality. Love this. So this is gonna work out perfectly. All right, so that is it, you guys. That is how I put together my Errands notebook. This is gonna work out perfectly while I'm on the go. Again, I'm gonna stick another pin in this pin loop here. I also have a ton of pockets here to be able to put some other things in. So I'm gonna use this for now. I may switch it out to a fancy planticle cover. I may switch it out to no cover and just use it like this. I have a ton of options here. Not sure if I'll load this pocket up, but it does give me some space to tuck some things in as needed. I've got my pin here. I've got my different sections here. Everything flows, and I'm excited to use this, and this is gonna work so great while I'm on the go. So I would definitely recommend setting up your very own Errands notebook, tossing it in your purse to be able to use on the go to write out all of your ideas, all of your shopping list, errands list, anything you need to purchase school-wise, projects-wise, should all go in this. And then anything that needs to come out of this and transition into your catch-all planner, you can do that very easily because of the way it's sectioned. So that is it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You got some inspiration and maybe found some things that you want to pick up to assemble your very own Errands notebook, which means you'll give me a thumbs up on this video. You'll consider subscribing to my channel if you're new here, and you'll come back by and catch another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.